Hello, everybody. Didn't mean to have that up there. How you doing? Welcome to this 85th live stream. Can you believe that? I find it pretty hard to believe that it's been 85 live streams. I'm back home in Brooklyn, as you can see. Last week, I streamed the video of my concert in Bordeaux of the Goldberg Variations project, and thanks a lot for all your nice responses to that. I want to say a big thank you to Molly Shen for this incredible t-shirt. She came down to my trio gig this week at Bar Bayeux in Brooklyn, and this was one of the gifts she gave me, which was pretty awesome, I have to say. Definitely one of my favorite Squirrel t-shirts so far. I also want to say thanks to Silvano Raffo, or hi to Silvano Raffo. Also thanks to Silvano Raffo and Frank Geyer. Ron Rosenthal says Tepfer knots ready to lift off. Isa Renardi is in Brussels, and who says, Happy Musicians Day. Today, Dan will celebrate you with even more fervor than during the other 364 days of the year. Is today Musicians Day? I don't know anything about that. I'd like to know more about that. Hi to Peter Katz and Anik Lafarge, who's in West Chelsea. Jonathan Glass, one of my favorite artists. Mike Seitz, who's taking a break from his calculus studies. Yeah. I think I mentioned that there's a book that I got recently. It's called Calculus Made Easy. It's one of the original texts that's intended to explain, a complicated subject like calculus to a very wide audience, and it's a really beautiful book, really beautifully explained. I recommend it. Hi to Pat and Paul James Brown, Judy Barbier, who's in Paris, Marilla Reese, who's in Flagstaff, Chris Ruff in Oregon, Music Art in Gdansk, Poland, Itamar Rez in Vancouver, Fran Blaine in Santa Monica, Joyce Glasgow, Barry Sultanoff in Maui. Incredible. Great to have you all with us. I want to start by saying a big thank you to my supporters on Patreon, who literally make these live streams possible. There they are. And as they scroll by, I wanted to tell you that I think today I'm going to play some Natural Machine stuff, because it's been a while. I was away for 3.5 weeks in Europe doing a whole bunch of Bach concerts, and it's pretty special to be back home with my disc clavier and all my setup, and I wanted to play around with my algorithms today. So I think I'll dive right in. But first I want to say hi to George Thomas Wilson, who also came to Bar Bayeux in Brooklyn. It's great to see him there. And I'm going to start. What am I going to start with? I think I'm going to start with my Tremolo algorithm. Here we go.
Bayo da 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 ya la de do. Do do da ya da 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 ya da da di da. Do do da la da da ya da ti ya la da 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 do do. Da 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 ya da da do do de do de di o do di o do di o.
There you have it. That was a little free improvisation with my Tremolo algorithm. Mike Sight says, too bad we can't have the true flat 7th and sharp 11th. They are so exotic and pleasing. Ah, the limits of equal temperament. It's a really good point. I was playing around there with the harmonic series, playing the tones that arise from a fundamental. So if I play this note, for example, in that note is embedded and etc. Many, many more notes. They get closer and closer together as they get higher. But as he points out, in the true harmonic series, they're not tuned the way the piano's tuned. And they do have a really otherworldly sound, which I can't get on the piano here. Okay, I want to do something rhythmic. I think I'm going to do an improvisation with my canon at the octave algorithm. Here we go. Canon at the octave with just a free improvisation with that algorithm. Mike Seitz says, it's so easy to forget how darn spoiled we have become getting to listen to Dan every week. Such a cool gift and privilege. Thank you so much, Mike. Honestly, the privilege is mine, really. Maria Larisse says, I'm entranced. That's always a good thing. And Joyce Glasgow says, the cruel elf hammers away at his gold in the dark. Love it. The cruel elf. And hi to Jen Detour, who says bonsoir. I think Jen is in Paris. I want to play some more music for you. I've actually, before I left on this tour, after I played for you the last time, I did some work on my Disclavier drums algorithm. And it's something I want to play with a little bit right now. I'm not sure you're going to notice much of a difference from how it was before, but there's a bunch of little details that are better. So I want to play that for you now. Okay, let's see. Does anybody have a song they'd like me to play? You can request a song. I could play it with this this Disclavier drums algorithm. Putting some screws in the hammers, well, not in the hammers, but in the strings. Carol McGoffin says, here, hustled from Facebook to find it. Oh, so is this not showing up properly on Facebook? That's weird. It should be. But it is in higher resolution in any case on YouTube, so that's better. Molly Shen says it's clear for her on Facebook, so I don't know what's going on. Facebook is weird. Danielle Prolong requests Monk's Stuffy Turkey for Thanksgiving. Yeah, I don't know that one. Yeah, there's a Monk song for Thanksgiving. I don't think it's called Stuffy Turkey. It's called something else. I'm going to just play free a bit with, Take 5. That's an interesting request from Susan Wilbur for the Disclavier drums. I'm going to try that. I'm going to try Take 5. Okay, let's see. Yeah, okay, let's try that. Yeah, so that was take 5, but in 3, but with the drums playing in 5. So that was kind of fun. The two things constantly displacing over each other. Danielle Prolong says, so groovy when you realize take 5 was always in the wrong time signature. Nice. Rayla Reese says, this is one of my longtime favorites, but DT lets us hear it and see it in entirely new ways. And Joyce Glasgow says, take 5 or take 10 or take nothing for granted. That's always good to take nothing for granted. All right. Silvana Rafa says, oh, take 3 times 5, take 15, I guess. Yeah, I guess that's right. Yeah, it takes 15 beats for it to resolve. But actually, I think it's more than that, because you gotta take the bars into account. I guess it would take 15 bars. I have an idea. I want to do it again, but in a really fast 5. Let's do like maybe like let's try that. So like Well, that's kind of fun. Really fast. Take 5. And this time it was actually in 5. Frank Geyer says, psychedelic with my afternoon aperitif. And Carol McGoffin says, Dan's Music Research Lab, witnessing the discoveries as they happen. So exciting on so many levels, including the collective sharing. Thanks, Carol. Great to have you here. All right, I want to do something else. Let's do, I want to do, yeah, I'm going to sing with my slow chord deformation algorithm. It's been a while. Or maybe I won't sing. Maybe I'll play the melodica. Anyway, here we go. Was that better once I switched the vocal mic back on? I had a feeling maybe the melodica wasn't present enough at first. Do you guys have any requests? Joyce Glasgow says, this sounds like the song Smile. Smile when your heart is breaking. Smile even though it's aching. When there are clouds in the sky, you'll get by. Frank Geyer says, the melodica brings back deep buried memories of the accordion. My Hungarian life hearing again. Yeah, that's what I love about it. It's so soulful, like an accordion, yeah. Jonathan Glass requests Alone Together. Let's try that with the Disclavier drums. This will be a tribute to Lee Konitz, whom Jonathan drew a number of times. Oh, Isa Renardi is begging for constant motion. Okay, I'll do that afterwards. And right now I'll do Alone Together. Woo, that was fun. I enjoyed that. Such a nice song, Alone Together. Ben Lewis says, "Hey Dan, nice to hear you a bit this afternoon. I'm attempting far play tonight with a friend." That is awesome to hear. I'm so glad to hear that. Really excited to have gotten this app, far play, out into the world, and I'm really excited to see people use it. I mean, that was like the whole point behind releasing far play, because obviously it was always possible to do this low latency audio, but it was so impossible that pretty much no one could do it. And so now there's an easy way to do it for people, and it's just really cool receiving messages from people who are saying, that they were able to play music through the internet with someone else. It makes me really happy. So I hope that works for you, Ben. Marilla Reese says, number 85 is now synonymous with energy. And Danielle Prolong says, hypnotic. Ever tried a Prince cover? I can imagine Sign of the Times with your drum algorithm. That is a really good idea. I've been meaning to learn some Prince for a while. I'm going to try to get that together. Really good recommendation. I've actually been listening to a lot of Stevie Wonder too. I've been listening to both Songs in the Key of Life, which is just obviously an unbelievable masterpiece. I hadn't quite realized how cool the lyrics are. The lyrics are really specific and original. I mean, all the lyrics have something very specific and meaningful to say. Not to mention the music. I mean, what a beautiful album. And I've also been listening to, what is it, Journey into the Secret Life of Plants? I can't remember the exact title, but also a really interesting album. So I should learn a Prince song, and I should learn a Stevie Wonder song. That'd be good. Yeah, Mike Seitz mentions Village Ghetto Land. Yeah, that's an unbelievable song. But also just that song, Ordinary Pain, even that. Who writes a song about, the fact that maybe sometimes you shouldn't make so much of your suffering? It's amazing. I think I'm going to satisfy Isa Renardi's request and play Constant Motion for you now. But first, I'm going to take the screws out of my piano. That seems important. And the eraser, too. Okay, here we go. This is constant motion. Constant motion for Isa Renardi, who says, my joy to hear it again was proportional to the 33 weeks of waiting for it. 33 weeks? Wait, I'm sure I've done it more recently than 33 weeks ago. Is that possible that I haven't played with constant motion in 33 weeks? Carol McGoffin says, wow, that was awesome. Thanks, Carol. And Roxanne Pilly says, whoa. Joyce Glasgow says, church chimes everywhere, crystalline sounds piercing the air, sparkling snow reflecting the chime sounds and sparkles in the sun's rays, jagged mountain peaks, fresh air overcoming us with its purity. Oh, right. I did constant motion in Lugano, but that wasn't live streamed. Come on, I haven't done constant motion on one of these live streams since then? That's crazy. Well, thanks for requesting it. And I think Frank Geyer asked if I could end today with a slow groove. That's a nice request. Yeah, let me see. Danielle Prolong says, slowing down with Fractal Tree. That's a nice request. I think earlier Silvano posted his drawing of today's live stream, and I'm really curious to see that. Wow, it's beautiful. I'm going to share that with you. Can you see that? So this is Silvano Cardin's drawing of today's live stream, which I think is pretty cool to be able to see that in real time. Let's see, I'm not showing the entire thing. There we go. That's the whole thing. So cool. Thank you, Silvano. So it seems like I have some homework for myself for next week. Learn a Prince song, learn a Stevie Wonder song. The title of that drawing of Silvano's is Planet's Core. Beautiful, man. Okay. Mike Seitz says, give me some of those lush Tepfer voicings. And Marilla Reese says, listening with my daughter, who was in Berlin when I met you, Dan. She's now an arts writer, editor for a while trained as an opera singer. She involuntarily said, whoa. Good. Thank you. And hi to both of you. And Chow Shao says, a clock face logging the intervals of movements in a day. Glyphs just beyond the brain's ability to decipher. Imagining the patterns on a skirt, the tail of a peacock, the spiral of a seashell. Beautiful. Okay, let's do some fractals. Let's do some fractal tree. Or maybe not. I seem to be having some problems with fractal tree, actually. Let's try once more. One more time. Grace Chu says, greetings from Victoria, British Canada. New squirrel shirt, eh? Yes. Yes, this was a gift from Molly Shen, as a matter of fact. Okay, once more, fractal tree. Let's see if I get more luck this time. Thanks for sticking with me on that. That was definitely a long exploration, but I found myself exploring some modes there with Fractal Tree that I haven't explored before. That was a lot of fun. I hope it was fun for you. It's fun for me anyway. Carol McGoffin says, thank you, Dan. Happy Thanksgiving and have a great week, everyone. Happy Thanksgiving to you all. Even if you're not in the US and you don't celebrate Thanksgiving, it's definitely my favorite holiday of the year. Seems like the most wholesome and the least commercial, despite it possibly having a troubled history. In any case, have a great week. Silvano Raffo says, it's easy to lose yourself into these landscapes. Thank you. Thank you, Silvano, for your beautiful drawing today. This drawing right here. I want to say a big thank you again to the Patreon supporters who supported this show. and who support these Monday live streams. And I will see you next week. I think I might play with somebody else. It'd be nice to do another duet. And until then, be well. Great to see you. Bye-bye.